Hello friends, welcome to my channel Nanda Explores. Today we'll try to solve the hard Sudoku puzzle of New York Times dated 5th January 2026. So we start with number 1. As you know, we now try to identify a cell where number 1 is unique and post it. And in the second part, we try to identify a maximum of 2 cells in a row, column or a block where number 1 is a likely candidate. So let us start. So here in this block, these are the 2 cells where number 1 is a likely candidate. So we go to number 2. So here we get these 2 cells where number 2 is a likely candidate. And that's it. We go to number 3. So here also we get these 2 cells where number 3 is a likely candidate. Here also we get 2 cells in this block where number 3 is a likely candidate. So we go to number 4. So there are no cases, so we go to number 5. So here we get these 2 cells where 5 is a likely candidate in these 2 cells for this block. That's it. We go to number 6. So here we get this cell where 6 is unique, so we post 6 there. And we get these 2 cells in this block where 6 is a likely candidate. Then we go to number 7. So these are the 2 cells where 7 is a likely candidate in this block. And here we get this cell where 7 is unique. Then here we get these 2 cells where 7 is a likely candidate. Then we go to 8. So you get 2 cells here where 8 is a likely candidate. And here we get 2 cells where 8 is a likely candidate in this block. We go to 9. So here we get a cell where 9 is unique, so we post that one. And here we get 2 cells where 9 is a likely candidate in this block. Here also we get 2 cells where 9 is a likely candidate in this block. Okay, so now after this posting there could be some changes. Now we can look at any further likely numbers into open cells. So here 2 is a likely candidate in this 2 cells of the block. Okay, so now we try to post the likely numbers in all the remaining blocks, open blocks. So we can start with the row, column or block which has least number of open cells. So we can take up this block because there's about 4 open cells are there. So here number 2 is likely in these 2 cells. Then we have 3, so 4 will come with all 4 open cells. 5 is already there. Then again 6 is likely in all the 4 cells. Then 7, 8 is already there. Then 9 is already posted. We can come to this block. We have 1, 2, 3. Then we have 4 in these 3 cells. Then similarly 5 is likely in these 2 cells. So because of these 2, now these are the 2 cells where 5 is a likely candidate. And since it's a 2 and 5 and 2 and 5 in these 2 cells, we need to remove 8 from here. In which case this cell becomes a cell where 8 is unique. So continuing with this block, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is already there. Then 7 is already posted. Then we need to post 8. So we have 8 appearing in all the 4 cells, and 9 is already there. Okay. So then we come to this block. We have 1, 2 already posted. 3, 4, 5, 6 is already there. Then we need to post 7 and 8. That's it. So 7, 8. That's a 7, 8. There's a 7, 8, and here it's a 8. So we completed these 2 blocks. Then we'll complete this block also. So we have 1. Then we need to post 2 here. Similarly in these 2 cells. Then 3 is already posted. Then we need to post 4. Then this again 4 cells. Then 5 will appear in these 3 cells. Then 6 is already posted, 7 is already posted, then 8. So 8 is also posted, 9 is also posted. So with this we have completed the 3 blocks in the top row. So now we can come to this block. So we have one is already there. So one will appear in these two cells. Then two is already there. Then three. So three will come in these four cells. Then similarly four also will appear in all these four cells. 5 is already pushed. 6 is already there. 7 is already there. 8 is already there. Then 9. So 9 will appear in these two cells. So this block is also completed. Now we can come to this block. So here also 1 will come in these 3 cells. Then again 2. Then to speed up the process, we can post 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. There's a 2, 3 here, and 2, 3. Then similarly 4 and 5. So we can post 4 and 5 here. 4, 5. Then 4, 5. Here only 4 will appear. Then 6 again. 6. 6. No, yeah, 6 will not appear here. Okay. So 6 will appear in these 3 cells. 7, 8, 9 is already there. So we have completed this block also. So then now we can come to this block. So we have 1. So 1 is now posted. Then 2 is already there. Then 3. 3 is already posted. Then we need to post 4, which will appear in all the cells of this block. 5 is already there. Then 6. So 6 will appear in these two cells. Then similarly 7 is already posted. Then we have 8 here in these 2 cells, 3 cells. Then 9. So 9 also will appear in these 3 cells. So now here 7 is not in these 2 cells, is not there, is not here. So this is a cell where 7 is unique. So we post 7 there and remove 7 from here. So we have 3, 4 and 9 in these 3 cells. Okay. Now this is a cell where only 4 is appearing. We'll just cross check whether there's any mistake. So 1 is there, 2, 3, 4 is what we need, 5 is already there, then 6 is already there, 7 is there, 8 is there, 9. Yeah, this is a cell where 4 is unique. So we post 4 there. So with the cell, this becomes a unique cell for number 3. So we need to remove 3 from these cells. Okay. Okay. So now similarly here also 4 needs to be removed from all the cells. So this becomes a cell where 6 is unique. So 6 is posted there. So here in that case we remove 6 from here. So here we remove 9, so it's only 3 and 4. So we remove 4 from here, in which case this becomes a 1. So here also we remove 1 and 4. So this becomes a cell where 9 is unique. Okay. So now because 9 is here, so we remove 9 from here. So this cell becomes a cell where 9 is unique. So here also we remove 9. Okay. So now, so here 4 is there, so we remove 4 from here. So in which case this is a cell which becomes where 8 is unique. And here 5, because 8 is already there, so this is a cell where 5 is unique. So we post that 5. So we remove 5 from here. So and 8 is also there in the block. So we remove 8. So it will be 4, 7, 4, 7 for this. And 1 is already there. So we remove 1 from here. In which case this becomes a cell where 8 is unique. So then we need to remove 8 and 8 from here. So it's 1, 9, 1, 9, 2, 5, 2, 5. So these are all the 3 blocks. And now we will be clear. So because of 1, now we need to do a little bit of thing. So we remove 1 from here. Then so 5 is here. So we remove 5 from here. Okay, so now we come to this block and we'll try to fill in all the open cells. So we have 1, 2 to speed up the process. So it will be 2 here, it will be 1, 2, it will be 2, and 2, and here will be 1, 2, and 1, 2. So 3 will appear in all these 5 cells. Then again 4, 4, similarly 4, 4, and 4. Then similarly 5, and 5, 5, 5, and 5. Then 6 will appear in these 4 cells. Then 7 will appear in these 2 cells. 8 and 9 is already there. So we finish this last block. So we have 1. So we have 1, 1, and 1. And here also we'll have these 3 cells with 1. Then similarly 2. And here also this will be 2, 2. Then 3 will appear only in these 2 cells. Then we have a 4 in these 4 corner cells. Then we again 5 is already posted. Then we have a 6 in these 3 cells. Then 7 will appear in these 2 cells. Then we have 8 appearing in these 3 cells, the bottom row. Then 9 is already there. So now a little bit of cleaning again. 4 is already there, so we remove 4 from here. So this row will have 2, 7, 2, 6, 7. Okay. So now we just do a little bit of cross check to see that all numbers are already there, or if there's any wrong number we remove it, and if any number is missing we try to fit it. So this row has 4, 7, this has 2, 5, 1, 9, this has 3, 4. So all this row and blocks in this 3 seems to be okay. So this particular block we have 1, then 2. So since 2 is appearing in these 2, we can remove 2 from this particular column. Then so the 3 needs to be removed from here. So you have 1, 2, 7 and 8 which are required in this 4 cells of this block. Now if you come to this particular block, you have 1, then 2, then you have 3, 4, then 5, 6, then 7, then 8 and 9. So you can check all rows, columns or blocks which has least number of open cells. So that will speed up the process. So we have in this particular block, so we have there are 2 cells which need 1, which need 2. Then there's a 3, 4, 3 cells, 5. Then again 3 cells which need 6, 7, 8, and 2 cells which need 9. Okay, now what we can do is we can do check row wise and column wise. So we can start with this particular row. We have 1, then there are 3 2s, 2 3s, then 3 4s, 5 6, then there are 2 7s, 8 and 9. And if you come to this row, we have 2 1s, 2 3, then 3 4s are required, 2 5s are required, 6, then 2 7s are required, 3 7s are required, then 8, 3 8s and 9. Then here it is 2 6 and 8. So then if you come to this row, we have lot of 1s, lot of 2s, then 3, then you have 4 required, 5s, then 6, then again 2 7s are required, then 8 and 9. So if you come to this row, so we have 1 lot of 2s, 3, then 4, 5, 2 5s are required. So there's no 5 here, there's no 5 required here, so but the 5s are required, will be in one of these. So you can remove straight away 5 from these 2 cells, and here also we can remove 5. So going back to this row, we have 1 2 3 4 5, then we have 2 cells, 3 cells which need 6, then 7 8 9. We come to this row, so we have a lot of 1s required, a lot of 2s required, then a lot of 3s required, then again 4 also, a lot of cells, 5, 2 cells are there with 5 requirements, then there are 6, 7, 8 and 9. So we come to this row, we have 1, then 2, 3, then the 3 cells with 4 requirement, then the 2 cells which need 5, then we have 6, 7, 8 and the 2 cells which need 9. So here this is 2, 7 and 6. Then if you come to the last row, you have 1, then 2 is already there, then 2 cells with 3, then 4, 5, then 2 cells with 6, 7, 8 and there is 2 cells with 9. Then we do it column wise. Then we have 1, then there are 2 cells which need 2, then 3, then 4, then we have 5, then 6, 7, 2 cells with 8 and 9. So if we come to this, we have 2 cells with 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, a lot of cells with 4, 5 is already there, then 3 cells with 6, 7, 8 and 9. So we come to this, we have 1, 2, then a lot of 3, 4, 5, then 6. There are 2 cells. No, where is 6? There's no 6 here, then 6 here. There are 2 cells which need 6, 7, 8 and 2 cells with 9. So this is 3, 4, this is 2, 5, 1, 9, 4, 7. Then we come to this. So we have 1, 2, 3, then 4, then 2, 5, 6, then 2 7s, then 8 is already there, so we remove 8, which is a wrong entry. Then 8 is already there, then 9. And if we come to this column, we have 1, then 2, 3, then 4, 5, then 2 6s, a lot of 6s, then 2 7s, then 8 and 9. Then if you come to this last column, we have again 1, 2, then 3, then a lot of 4s, then 5, there are 2 5s, then a lot of 6, then 7, then 8, and so now we need to look at some sort of unique combination within the row, cell, or a block. So here in this block, 3 and 8 and 3 and 8 are unique to these two cells, are likely in these two cells. So what we do is that we retain 3 and 8 and remove the other numbers. So we remove 1 and 6 from here. Similarly, we remove 1 and 6 and we also remove 4. So it will be 3 and 8 in these two cells. In which case this becomes 1, 4, 6 and 9 for these 4 cells in this. So now what happens in this block, this is the only cell where 6 is present. So this becomes a cell where 6 is unique. So we remove 6 from the other in this row, and here also we remove 6, in which case this becomes a cell where 2 is unique. So we remove 2 from here. Then this is a cell which becomes unique for number 7. Okay. So again we remove 7 from here, in which case this is a cell in this block where 7 is unique. So we pose that 7, and here this cell becomes a cell where 7 is unique for this block. So we remove 7 from here. So we have 2. Here also we remove 7. So in which case this becomes a cell where 2 is unique. This becomes a cell where 8 is unique, and this becomes a cell where 1 is unique. Okay. So since 7 is there, this becomes a cell where 4 is unique, and this becomes a 7. So we remove all unwanted numbers here. Now we remove 1 from here, 1 from here. Then here we remove 4, in which case this becomes a cell where 5 is unique. So we post it. So now the only number left out in this row is number 8. So again we remove 8 from here. Then here we remove 2 and 2. So it becomes a 3, 4, 3, 4. Here it's 2, 6, 2, 6. So here 8 is there. So this is a cell where 8 is unique. So we post 8 and this becomes a 3. Right. So then we remove 3 from here. We remove 3 from here. So we have 4, 5 and 6 in these 3 cells requirement for this particular column. And similarly have 1, 2, 3 for this particular column. So now we just do a cross check because of all these changes. See, so this is 3, 4, this is 2, 6, and here any change 1, 2, 3. Then so 3 is not here, 3 is not here, 3 will come only. So we can remove 3 from all the remaining cells in this block. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if we come to this row, we already have 1, then 2, then there are 2 3s, 4, then 2 5s, then 2 6s, 7, 8, 9. And similarly here we have 1, 2, then there are 2 3s, then 4, then 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9. So here it will be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is already there, 8 and 9. So here also it will be 1, 2, 3, then 3 4s, then 5, then 2 6s, 7, 8 and 9. So if you do it column wise, you have 1, so we need to remove 2 from here, so it becomes a cell where 6 is unique, so then this becomes a 2. Then we remove 2 from here, 2 and 2. Similarly 6 is there, so this is a cell where it is 4 and this becomes a 9 and this becomes a 6. So since this is 9, this becomes a 1 and this becomes a 9. So and this is 1. So this becomes a 2. So here we remove 1, we remove 2. It's a 4 5 4 5. Okay. Then here this is a cell where number 5 is unique, so we post 5, in which case this becomes a 2, this becomes a 5. So we remove 2 from here, we remove 2 from here, so here also we remove 5. So here also we remove 5. So here also we remove 6. So you see this is 3 4 3 4, in which case this is a cell where 2 is unique, so you post 2 there, and here you remove 2 from here. So here also you remove 2 from here, so this is a cell where 3 is unique, so we post 3 there and this becomes a 1, and here this becomes a 1. With that we have completed 1, so you remove 1 from here, so you have a 4 6 4 6, in which case this becomes a 3 and this becomes a 4 and this becomes a 3 and this is 4, right? So this becomes a 6. So since you have 4 and 6, this becomes a cell where 5 is unique and this is cell where 2 is unique. So since 5 is there, this becomes a 4 and this becomes a 5, and since 3 is here, this becomes a 4 and this becomes a 3, and since 6 is here, this becomes a 4, and the last cell to complete this Sudoku puzzle is number 6. So thank you friends for watching this Sudoku puzzle where I have solved this hard Sudoku puzzle of New York Times dated 5th January 2026. So continue watching my channel for more such solutions. Thank you. Have a nice day.